Hello, hello. We are back. Last time we were here, we infiltrated Kingdom, bumped into the scientist we also bumped into previously when we were at Elysium Labs, and she was there with Isabel Kruger and Gabriel Kruger. Noah, we got to Noah while Gabriel Kruger was interrogating him. But Gabriel Kruger decided to kill Noah with his with reflection. What we've learned about reflection is that it is it's an injectable nanite kind of thing that will connect you to the grid permanently. But what they don't advertise is that it will allow for emotional manipulation. The emotional manipulation did not work on Noah, which is how he was able to resist the interrogation technique, and that's probably what had Gabriel Kruger kill him, though Gabriel Kruger did seem rather emotional himself. Could have just been a vendetta thing, at least in part. Faith and Icarus have talked about it being time to leave Black November because Rebecca's getting rather unstable, I suppose. So I think that's it. Oh, and for anyone who may, may have been a while since you've seen some of the recent videos, Isabel Kruger is Kat's believed dead sister, Faith's believed dead sister, Kat, Caitlin Connors, and currently she has been taken above ground because she was having trouble breathing down underground. Let's go. Oh, what do we got here?
Nice food.
So we could do a side mission for Rebecca, but I think we're going to continue along the main path and talk to Icarus here.
I heard. Damn it.
What happened to you?
We were moving your sister topside when all hell broke loose. I screwed up and Kruger's sec injected me with something and just let me go. Your new friend seems to think it's reflection.
Sounds like it.
Which means you have infected.
Come on.
It's not fully active yet. We're perfectly safe for now. You. What the hell were you thinking, sending those goddamn beacons here? What's to stop Krugersec from raiding us?
I am telling you, the signal can't reach this deep.
Well, it certainly reached her sister as soon as we got topside. Krugersec were on us within minutes. And I lost good people.
You're not the only one.
You were never gonna give me those blueprints, were you? Well, I have other ways to hurt the families. Mark my words. Their lofty towers will not protect them.
Faith, until reflection is destroyed, we're prisoners here. I may have a way, but I need that blueprint.
Go to my friend Plastic. She has it and you'll be safe there. Icarus can show you the way. Use the tunnels.
What about you?
Come on.
We should get going. Come on, Doctor.
Doing okay?
Hey kid, take it easy with that. Don't you recognize me?
Why? Please.
You'll be safe in here.
Faith? Hey, come on. I'll take you out of here.
Faith, it's time you paid me a visit, don't you think? We have much to discuss. And please accept my condolences regarding Noah. He was a worthy man.
I'm not sure who the guy with the scar on his hand is. I'm pretty sure it's not Dogen. Maybe it's Faith's father? It's not Kruger. Kruger's not, he's not just a Kruger-Sec guard or anything like that. He's always been the boss, pretty sure. Yeah, again, still not expecting any views on this video, but anyone who has any ideas, if you do comment, I'd appreciate it. I may look it up myself in the meantime and have the answer for following video if I do find it. But he's been in a couple of these these memory scenes, and I'm not sure. It's not clear who he is. He doesn't take his mask off or his helmet off. Where are we off to? So we're going to Dogen again. Is that the fastest route? I guess so. That's a long way to go. Hope they put something interesting in our way. If I see any of those like little side missions, I might do one just to spice things up. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a video of running. And there's also a chance that one of those will allow us to get there anyway, or it'll be on route. I can say that if I was working on this game, I would have wanted to, where possible, plan those in all along the way to allow to allow people to multitask. I would have actually, what would have been useful is if they planted them there when you, so like if a person just appeared on the map right now, it would have been really useful. Where are we going here? Ooh, I just want to do this. Okay. It's also possible that is something along what I was just thinking of. I mean, I haven't seen it before. Maybe this is taking us completely in the wrong direction. Who knows? Here's hoping. Stars. We'll accept that. So another thing is, I don't think I've talked about this, but as a player, you can basically record your own timed trials. This was not one of them. I believe this is one of the official game ones. But if you want to, you can create time trials. And the whole bookmarking thing is so that if you bookmark another player's time trial or these they're called LE touch, I believe. I don't know what the LE stands for, but the point is that you have to get to a specific spot. If you bookmark them, you'll have them forever. So if there's one you like, or it's, you know, stuff your friends have done, I think they might expire after a while. And it's just a way to preserve them. Now, oh, it killed our route, but it looks like it wasn't completely out of the way. Where were we before? I don't think we were down that far. But yeah, I think we needed to cross this. I'm wasting time.
Delivery opportunity assignment nearby. This system is
So
lucky. Please ensure the package reaches its intended destination. Lives depend on it.
I love all these deliveries and things that, you know, they've been sitting there for God knows how long, and suddenly it's, you know, you've got 35 seconds to make the delivery. I have a feeling I'm not going to make it. Okay. Made it just fine. I don't think it got us closer to our destination.
I was kidding about the lives part, but you will be paid. Thank you.
I'm just going to take it that Faith knows the city so well that she wants to challenge herself to do certain routes faster. That's what I think. And of course we're gonna lose our... I don't know if it's rotating or what. We still got a long way. In future videos I might avoid the distractions. Mind you, having the extra experience gets us additional upgrade points, which, based on how well a previous fight went that I was expecting to be difficult, may not even be necessary. I think they might be in good shape to make it through the game without a ton of complications. It does help that I've gone through the game previously, of course, and that I've played the first game several times. Back in the Anchor District. You'd think this was a higher traffic area, given A, how well it's maintained, and B, that there's advertising there. But we do not see people. I wonder if there's, we might ever get something like, more like Assassin's Creed mixed with, Mirror's Edge. Though I think that, like, I know I say that like I might be interested, but Mirror's Edge provides a completely different experience, and I wouldn't personally make any sort of demand for it. It doesn't make sense to It just doesn't make sense, really. I mean, it'd be nice if you had to, like, push through people and all that, but it would take away that whole flow sort of thing you get.
Hey, it's Elaine. We have good news and bad news.
We found a way to disable reflection. For good.
Yes, but we'll need Kruger's own grid print to do it. That's the bad news.
I can't get it. He must keep it on a separate network.
And until we do, our hands are tied. We'll update you if there are any changes.
So we're screwed. He's won.
That's not a very can-do attitude, Faith. Have faith. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to Dogen. Nope, Dogen's over here. Wrong. Oh wow, he's behind a Kruger door.
Celebrity visit.
You gonna break my legs now? Might as well get it over with.
You should finish what you started. Then I can have your legs broken, if you want.
There's nothing to finish! Noah is dead! My mom worked on Reflection, and now my sister works for Kruger. I'm the odd one out.
And the employees are embracing Reflection as if it were a long-lost friend. A new world is coming, Faith. There will be no room in it for me, or you. Unless, of course, we stop it.
We can't stop Reflection!
On the contrary, I heard we can. I had a little chat with your friend Plastic, fascinating girl. She told me we need Kruger's own grid print to proceed.
Yeah, there's no way to get it.
Not even for a top runner? I happen to know that Kruger maintains a private apartment in the View, where you can access the entire Kruger family network.
Break into Kruger's private apartment? There's no way I'd get past security.
I'm sad to see I was wrong about you. You can see yourself out.
Wait, what? That's it?
What else is there? I once knew a young woman who would defy anyone and anything, even me, in order to do what she felt was right. But you're clearly not her. You're broken. Take the drawing and go. And don't show your sulking face here again.
Since when do you care for what's right?
When it coincides with my interests, why are you still here?
Because you're wrong. I'm not broken.
Prove it.
I will.
Plastic. Faith needs guidance to Gabriel Kruger's apartment in the View.
Of course. Faith, I've updated your beat with the location.
It's possible to access his private network from there. That way, you can get the grid print.
Faith, use a blank shotgun, and I'll tunnel in through your glove when you connect.
Little tense moment between Dogen and Faith.
Kruger's apartment is even harder to get into than the docks. There's only the helipad on top and the main entrance below. And diverting the VTOL like last time won't work. They've changed their comm protocols and it will take.
Let her run.
Oh. Okay.
Seems
I'll leave
that
you to it. Remember our deal, Faith.
maybe after Faith's dad died, apart from Noah, Dogen may have become a father figure for her. Feels like it with their relationship. That, you know, I get that she's indebted to him, but it seems that maybe he's as interested in their relationship as she is. And, you know, he does practice the whole tough guy, tough love thing, but I think he does care for her. Just my 2 cents. So I hit the key when I jumped off that, and I have a feeling that if I had fallen to the point of near death and I happened to be landing near a door, that the interact key would have allowed me to bypass that, which is interesting because I'm thinking about that as a designer, and oh, I'm in a fight here. So when you're designing a game, sometimes you need to call a shot. Like a lot of the times I'll say like, okay, listen, just make it do this, and we'll make sure that we avoid any problems. Like, you know, like, okay, we'll just make sure we don't put any doors around places where you can use this, because to us, it's, you know, maybe it would be like a technical challenge, especially if you're like a lead on a project. You might be like, okay, well, if it's going to take you like, you know, a week to do a workaround, but the project's short, you know, it's a short timeline. I mean, forgetting Mirror's Edge now, but it might just make more sense to have the designers work around something rather than have the programmers like divert their resources from specific you know, more key tasks related to the player or whatever. Because basically it's just an HR problem.
We found a way in past the outer security screen.
Their
You can get inside through the Malice Art Museum.
There'll be guards there too, but you should be able to avoid them.
I'm not looking to avoid them.
I don't understand why people go to art museums. There's no logic to them, and...
Art doesn't have to be logical, Plastic.
Why not? Then what's the point?
To incite emotion, or any reaction, really.
Just like reflection.
No, reflection induces artificial emotions. Art is real.
Well, I think it's stupid and pointless.
That's fine. That's a reaction, too.
So this is one of those touch beat LE things. So that's all you have to do is basically, if somebody gets to a really hard place, they can place one of these things, and it just gives other players something to strive for. Obviously this is not a difficult place, this is right in the path of, this is the second time we've been here. I mean, it's not, obviously not difficult, but maybe someone was just messing around, or messing with. Going over there, but we guess we got outside. And that's what happens when we jump from too high. From experimenting a little bit, I can tell that that seems to be just a hard-coded value of, hey, if you fall farther than this, you're toast.
Should you be so inclined, there is a delivery pickup available near your current position.
Ouch. When I fall like that near a camera, I'm always nervous that it's going to keep me there long enough to give me away.
Ah, runner. Over here, please.
So it should be interesting to see what qualifies as art in this world, considering how, I mean, everything is super clean and modern, I guess, by our standards. But you know, we haven't really seen anything that looks organic. be interesting to see if the artists created anything that looks a little more, like I say, organic for this world we're in. We have seen trees finally. That's kind of cool. Oops, I meant the wall run there. Thinking I was supposed to be over here climbing these guys. Back to my comment before about development. I just want to emphasize that it really is, you need to think of your people as a resource, like time or money or copper pipe or whatever it is. And what I find makes for a better team is when everyone on board understands that and can understand that, you know, if you're on the design team, as I would obviously be as a designer, that your programmers, you know, they've got a lot of work to do as well, and sometimes it might save the design team a lot of time and effort to have something automated or codified. You know, you're always trading off. So you might be trading, you know, a little bit of extra work here and there for, you know, a feature, you know, some feature that might help the player more. And the other thing to understand is that, and this is why, you know, project management applications and project management, you know, or I guess development methodologies are used, you know, things like Agile and whatnot, is to maximize the use of your team within a given period of time. Looks like there should be a fight here or something. So sometimes, basically, I'm just saying everyone's got to be humble to make a good team, and you know, basically admit when, yeah, you know what, we'll take this on for the team, and you know, as a design team, you know, the programmers have all this stuff to do. We're gonna eat that up, that additional work up, because we've got more bandwidth. You know, we've got more hours in the day to devote to, you know, we can afford to. You know, have to hit, you know, the enter key twice when, you know, when we do this level editing action or whatever, because the programmers need to be, you know, tuning up the, you know, the mag rope or whatever it is that they're working on, or that would give the player a better experience. There are times, conversely, when, you know, if the programmers can spend, you know, half a day working on something, so, you know, they spend 4 hours working on a feature for the level editing tools, that would save, you know, 20 seconds every time a designer wants to test what they've just changed in a level. You know, 20 seconds times, you know, hundreds of times a team of 5 level designers or whatever it is, you can be like, okay, for a 4-hour investment, you know, we know we're going to save, you know, 40, 50, 100 hours or whatever it is over the course of the project. You want to make sure you're also working smarter, so to speak. I get that this was a huge tangent from playing Mirror's Edge, but you know, I felt like when I was doing this stream, the one thing I could add is a bit of the design perspective, and I have been on a lot of design teams, not AAA console and PC games, but you know, I've worked on a lot of projects with short timelines, and small teams, you know, where every minute counts, kind of thing. Especially if you want to try and have a weekend here and there. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the video here because we did a lot of running between places, but it was, I think it's still gonna be a long one. So we're gonna start Family Matters on the next video. Hope people appreciate the insights into design, anyone who might happen to see this video someday. And we'll catch you next video for Family Matters.